A couple weeks ago, we went to an Amish market and I picked up this apple cinnamon jelly. So we had a taste of this and I was like, I could probably make some of this in my bread machine. So I tried it out. I played around with the recipe and I developed one that tastes pretty good. So join me. We're going to make apple cinnamon jelly in the bread machine. So we've made jam in the bread machine before. We made strawberry and we made peach. So I'll put links down to those in the description. One of the differences we're doing today is we're making jelly. So jelly is a little different from jam. Jelly is made from juice. Jam is made from fruit, right? So that's the difference. That's why jelly is kind of like, it's gelled up, but it's clear because it's made from juice. So how we're going to make this, this is going to make like 2 mason jars. We are not going to be canning it. So it's going to be kind of like refrigerator jam. You can can it if you would like. If you want to preserve it and put it on your shelf. We make this in the bread machine. We put it in the mason jars. We put it in the refrigerator. When it cools, it gels up and we use it by like the end of the week or within the next week. So you don't have to preserve jam. You can make small batches, gel it up in the fridge, and that's that. If you would like to can it, you can go ahead. So we have our bread machine here. Let me go run and get the ingredients and I'll be right back. Okay, so we have a bread machine here. You need a bread machine that has a jam setting. If it doesn't, you can make the same exact thing in a saucepan on your stove. You just want to cook it, let a little bit of that liquid burn off a little bit and then let it cool. I just do it in the bread machine because it's easy, right? So here is our pan of the bread machine. We have a paddle in there. So in there, I'm going to put common everyday apple juice. I have 3 cups. This is just like, you know, your off the store, grocery store apple juice. Did I say applesauce?
No, you said apple juice.
Apple juice. 3 cups. So the sugar situation. A lot of jams and jellies use a lot of sugar. You will have something that might make 6 pints or whatever, and it will use 7 cups of sugar. Even this has 4 cups of sugar. I don't use that much. I'm using a cup. It's worked for all my other bread machine jams, and it actually lets you taste the fruitiness of it more than just like the sickly sweet sugar. So that's how I do it. And I use low sugar pectin. So I use 1 cup of sugar. Now I have some low sugar pectin. You can tell on the Sure Gel, it's going to be the pink package. The other one is yellow. So the low sugar version is the pink box. And we're going to go ahead and put the whole package. Because this, like the strawberry jam, I only put a half a packet. But strawberries have natural pectin. And pectin is what gels it up, right? It's like, you know, if you were to use cornstarch in a gravy, the pectin gels it. So with the strawberry jam, I only use half a package because the strawberries have natural pectin. This doesn't, so I'm using a whole package of it. So the secret to the cinnamon of this is Red Hot. We're going to be using Red Hot Candies. So you can get these at your regular store. I've already opened this box, so we'll be using the second box. You can also use the hot tamales if you want hot cinnamon apple jelly. But I'm using the regular Red Hot. So we want 1/2 cup of Red Hot. So we're going to finish that up. I'm sure Eric will have fun eating these hot tamales. Woo! Give or take. Yeah, I did a heavy pour. I'm going to go ahead and put that in here. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put our the pan into the bread machine. And we're gonna go ahead and program it to the jam setting. So this one jam is 13. So I just hit the menu. 10, 11, 12, 13. Whoop! I went past it. 13, jam. Hit start. So you're just gonna let it run to the jam setting. It doesn't have like the fruit to break down like in the jam, but it does on mine. It does just fine if I let it go through the whole cycle. So it's gonna heat that up. It's gonna turn it into this sweet little syrupy goodness.
That's red.
Yeah, it's red. So when it's done, we'll be back to fill the jars. So the bread machine is done. We're gonna go ahead and take the jelly out of here. Ooh, it's hot.
Smells
Nice
tasty.
and hot. Ooh.
Ah.
So this is what it looks like. It's just liquidy. And so I have 2 mason jars, and I have the lids and the rings. These are all washed and sanitized. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour this into our jar.
Whoa.
Ooh, it's hot. I'm gonna pour it in this one. Whew. There's about a swallow left. So Eric can drink that as Kool-Aid, right? Okay, so we have our jelly here. So you're gonna wanna let this cool down a little bit. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna put the lid on. And the lid on this one. I'm gonna put the ring on. And after these cool down some, we're gonna put it in the refrigerator. You obviously don't wanna heat your refrigerator up. So you need to leave it in there till it fully cools. I just leave it in there overnight. And then you will have your jelly. And I actually have one that's ready to go. So let me grab it and we'll take a taste. Okay, so here is our apple, cinnamon apple jam jelly. And here's the one I made previously. It's the same recipe. Whoa, it's kind of sealed. It's nice and jellied up. So I did use a whole box of pectin on this one, like I said, because there's no pectin in, well, if there is, it's a little bit. So that is how our jelly has jammed.
Jammed up.
The cinnamony. It's like Red Hots. I could see if you use those hot tamales.
But you're not overdosed on sugar.
No, you're not overdosed on sugar.
And it's not bland.
Not bland. I could see if you use the hot tamales, it would make it hot. Red Hots aren't really hot. They're more like cinnamon hot.
Well, if you put half a box in your mouth.
Yeah. I think the hot tamales would be a little hotter.
Not that I wouldn't know.
I think the hot tamales would be a little hotter. Woo! It's sliding. So that's the difference between jam and jelly too. You see how jelly is, it's this red color, but it's also like clear. It's not like fruit in it or anything. Yeah, we'll taste it with a little toast. Cinnamon apple jelly. It's fun. Right in your bread machine. Tasty. Eric already got him some.
This is a audience participation part, see?
You can tell Eric's still on quarantine because he ain't shaved in.
I can't find my shaver. Well, I did, but I'm going to lie and say I don't. Cheers.
Cheers. It's really fun. So cooks, we have cinnamon apple cinnamon jelly right in your bread machine. It's really fun and it's tasty. Nice cinnamon flavor, not overpowering. If you like more of an overpowering cinnamon flavor, you could put a little drops of cinnamon oil in there. That would really boost the cinnamon. Like light your head off kind of boosting. Tasty. So cooks, if you like this video, please subscribe below and become a member of the Amy Learns to Cook family. Also visit me on my website. I'll have the recipe out there for this, www.amylearnstocook.com. I'll have a link for that in the description as well. Also, come and join me in my Facebook group, facebook.com/groups/Amy Learns to Cook. We talk about cooking and cookware and gadgets all day long. You can also catch me on social media at Pinterest and Twitter at Amy Learns to Cook. And on Instagram, I'm at Cooking with Amy, right? So, cheers. That cinnamon flavor is really cool.